Class 6 student, good morning. How are you? I hope you must be fine. Okay, so student, in this video we will start the chapter number 1, and the name of the chapter is Introduction to Chemistry. Till now, in the class 5, you have only one subject, that is science. Here, the science will be divided in the 3 parts, that is physics, chemistry and biology. Okay, so let's do a small recap that what is science. If somebody says science, then the picture comes in our mind. What? That picture comes a textbook, a thick textbook, or you can say a fat textbook, a lab coat. Which type of coat? A white lab coat. Then in the brain, the picture also comes about the microscopes. Then also it comes the telescope, right? Some of the equation written on the blackboard. But do you think that it is only the science? Okay, so whenever the science anybody say, so it comes science means this one, that one. But do you really think that the meaning of science is that much only? No. The picture of science is very, very, very big. It has lot many faces. Okay? Science means a new technology, or a new problem solution, a new disease cure, a treatment of disease, new disease you can say, right? So we cannot say the science is what we study one textbook and it is over. No, not at all. Science is a study of the universe, what we have studied in the past, what is in the future, what we are studying in the present, and it is a never-ending process. So we can say the science is an ongoing process. Okay, I hope it is clear. In a very simple form, we have just discussed the science. What is science? You're already studying the science from class 1 to 5. Then what is science? I have just explained. If you want to hear once again, please pause the video and once again you go back. Okay. So here we have to study the introduction of chemistry. So as I said that chemistry is divided into here. The science is divided into 3 parts, that is chemistry, then physics, then biology. Okay. So in this video we have to study about the chemistry. Okay. So it is given in your book, but to explain I'll speak in very, very simple form. Very, very simple form. I have done the underlining also, you can also do, right? So what is chemistry actually? Chemistry is a study of composition. What is that? It is a study of composition. Composition means it is made up of what? What ratio is there? What is the percentage is there? So that is composition. Chemistry is study of composition. Property. What is property? How? Property means how it will behave. How it will behave, whether it is a solid, liquid or gas. How their molecules are, whether it is a very, very close or very, very far away. So many things in the properties will come. Okay. So what is chemistry? Chemistry is what? Study of composition of the particular subject, properties, and the changes. Changes means it may be in the color, it may be in the smell, it may be in the liquidity you can say, it may be in the form of different ways. So many things, right? So in short we can say chemistry is a study of composition, properties and the changes. Chemistry is not only related with the books. It is in our daily life. The toothpaste, you wake up in the morning, and you brush your teeth. So toothpaste. There is also chemistry. Soap, which you wash your hands or face or a body to make yourself clean. Jams, which you use with the bread. Cakes. Wow, yummy and tasty cakes. Medicine, when you fall ill, then medicine will cure you. So that is the medicine. All where chemistry is there, isn't it? And what about not about only these things? Even in your body, even in your body also, when you speak about your body, like you when you sleep, there also when the digestion is going on, there also, right? You get energy, you get proper rest. Everywhere the chemical changes are being taken place. Okay, so within the body also chemical is there. Outside the body, the environment, everywhere chemistry is there, chemicals is there. So these things we will learn a little bit. Not only we are not going to study only in class 6, but then this is the basic thing which I have explained to you. Understood? So now let's study an interesting story about the chemistry. We have learned that yes, science is what, this one, that one, study of universe, it's an ongoing process. Okay. Now, from where this chemistry comes? It's have any history? It's very interesting history is there. Very interesting history is there that it comes. Earlier chemistry is named as alchemy. Chemistry is named as what? Alchemy. Okay. What is alchemy? Actually, this is the group of peoples. Actually, the group of peoples, what they say that they have the power. They have the power by which they can change any metal into gold. I am repeating my words, student. What I am saying. Alchemy said they want that any element should be converted into gold. So do you think that it is possibilities there that any metal is converted into gold? So I think this is actually impossible thing, isn't it? They also said that they are finding something which will get you immortality. Immortality means what? आप अमर हो जाओगे, आप कभी बूढ़े नहीं होगे. You will not turn into elder, right? Your hairs will not turn into grey ever, right? So you will be young forever. So actually these are the things they are discovering upon. Who? This alchemy. Alchemy, these are the things by which they are discovering upon, they are working upon. Actually they did not succeed in that, but in that process they all peoples have found a lot many things which we are using today. Okay. They found the alloys, inks, paints, cosmetics. Yes, by applying a very beautiful cosmetics over your face, you can be looking very, very beautiful. Right? But that does not mean that you will be immortal. आप अमर हो जाओगे. नहीं? So these are the things, student. Now alchemy is the previous name. Now it is chemistry. Previous name of chemistry is alchemy. Okay. Then Jabir ibn Hayyan. Jabir ibn Hayyan was the father of early chemistry. Jabir ibn Hayyan was the father of early chemistry. Now that taken place, now new name which the chemistry is modern chemistry. The modern chemistry, and this credit goes to Robert Boyle. Okay. Earlier who was the father of chemistry? That is Jabir ibn Hayyan. Now who is known as Robert Boyle. Okay. So that's it, student, for today. Thank you.